What the heck are you talking about? Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to the final immediate pregnancy. How do I phrase that? The final pregnancy to my last heir. He needs grandkids, but this will be his final child. We're at the final countdown. She's in her third trimester. She's going to have the baby in question mark amount of time. I don't actually remember when I recorded this last how far into the third trimester I was, so it could be a day. It's like 3 a.m. It could be 5 minutes. I don't really know. But it's fine. She's having a midnight snack because she is a hungry lady and she's growing a human and needs the sustenance. It's actually Winterfest. Interesting. So what are we doing for Winterfest? Festive Spirit, Grand Meal, Fire, and Resolutions. I kind of rolled Winterfest and New Year's into the same event. In terms of the story, Desiree has reached out to Caleb and Lilith, and they've agreed to meet. I know I said I wanted to wait till spring, but it's also only Wednesday, and I kind of want to get moving on it. So what I'm going to say is that they are going to meet somewhere. It'll be a mild winter day or evening because it's vampires. So, although I think the Vators are both sunproof. I think they both have that perk. I just want to make sure her needs are all like as high as we can get them, her physical needs, so that she is ready for the endurance feat that is labor. I will get her to maybe have a milk, honey and oatmeal. That sounds good. Although the idea of bathing in, like, I love the smell of honey, but the idea of bathing in something with honey in it, that feels quite sticky. She still needs to practice mindfulness 3 more times and find peaceful surroundings 11 billion times. I don't think any of the other adults in the house have discovered goals either. Like I said, whether I do those goals will depend entirely what they are. You know, they're not going to spend a day in Willow Creek. I mean, they could. There are houses in this save in Willow Creek. Not Oasis Springs, though. Oasis Springs has no houses. Oh, look at you 2 girls come out here to play. Lily's still asleep. The twins have come out to play. That's fantastic. I love that for them. She needs to draw 2 pictures. Oh, she's actually inspired at the moment from the clothing. From a clothing item? I don't know what that is. I should actually probably have her draw those pictures while she can. Oh, the kids have got school. They don't get the day off work or school? Well, I should have them take the day off work or school. I always thought that the peasants didn't get the day off work or school. These are royal children. They should get the day off. So I'm going to have everyone actually take a vacation day. I actually set all of these holidays up from the get-go, basically, I think, when I first set up the save. You are still inspired due to that chicken situation, so let's get you up to your room. Let's just take those off because what I'm going to do is draw an animal and draw a monster. And then hopefully she'll get both of those done while she's still inspired. I love this kitchen. It's so cozy. I think it's the fire. It's the fire that's doing it. Anyway, let's make a ham. No, let's do turkey. Oh, she just woke up. All right. So this is little Grace. Grace is the one I said I didn't have a real sense for her personality yet. She is named after a previous queen. All right. Potty train Grace then, please. You can get out of the bath. You've had your soak. You did get water in your eye, and that is outrageous. I would really love the ability to assign seating at a table. They should do it as a base game update, and it would be the best thing ever. It's a rough approximation of a family meal, I guess. Fiona's still on her way. Edward's finished eating. Look, I tried. You guys all knew I wasn't going to succeed. And I also love how he's the one cleaning the table. You stole the food, Poppy! Oh my god. Why are you so tired? I mean, she is a lazy sim. Maybe this is just all very emotionally exhausting. The main thing I'm concerned about is making sure the baby's eating because she was getting quite hungry. And that's the last thing we need. Oh, Fiona's in labour. No, Fiona, you don't have to clean up. Fiona, you're in labour. Stop. Sweetie, I love you. You don't have to do this. Please, you don't. All right, in theory, everyone has their tasks. I'm waiting for the game to reset. Everyone be really annoying because that is the thing that happens. But we've got Fiona going up to the labour room. We've got Desiree also going up to the labour room. The kids are all doing things according to their interests. Yeah, I know. You've been here before. This is not your first rodeo. You can't really say, hey, this is the last time you have to do this because she doesn't know that. We know that because of the rules of the challenge and the number of sims you can have in a house. Oh, Edward's having a panic out there. I can hear him. Asked to feel the baby. I should actually queue for everyone to have resolutions as well, but I figured one thing at a time. So if this is a boy, he will inherit. If this is a girl, Lily will inherit. We'll tell her a story. I remember this time hundreds of years ago, before the advent of modern medical treatment, like leeches. Can you believe it? All right, how long have we got to go? 47 minutes. It's okay. You guys will know I don't tell them to have the baby early. I let it run the full... Who is scraping plates in my ear? James. Seriously. So Fiona's just going to have to breathe through it and be mad. No. What are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, she's come to check on her mom. Describe your imaginary friend. Although that seems more like a Sarah thing to do, but that's okay. All right, this could be an eye-opening moment for Lily because she's not seen someone have a baby before. She doesn't know that you kind of just come over here and breathe and be angry, then the baby appears in the bassinet. And that's a very traumatic moment for a young sim girl to realise. It's a girl! That means Lily inherits! Yay! Unless she's pregnant with twins, but she can't be. I was tossing up between Ava and Eve. Eve should really be the first baby though, thematically. I like Ava though. I think that's pretty. I cannot believe we had 5 girls. Yes. 5 girls. Wild. Don't yell at Lily, you monster. I wish you could look at the newborns and actually get any kind of sense of what they look like, but that's okay. So you're in luck, Lily. You are inheriting. Congratulations. Now, she actually, for her aspiration, if I want her to complete it, I need to actually send her down to the study and have her work on her typing for a bit. So I will do that. Edward needs to come up. He's working off his nervous energy at the moment. And I guess now I can have them start doing... Oh, she's get it. Oh, that's nice. Sarah's got a good reputation. I can have them start working on resolutions and stuff as well. Realistically, I'm probably, because there are 8 Sims in this household, I'm probably just going to do raise a skill. Because he has things he wants to do. They're not aspiration type things. Ending war between the human kingdom and the vampire kingdom by destroying Vlad. That kind of thing is a resolution. But that's not something I can put here. For you, I think I'm going to choose to complete an aspiration milestone. Because I am working on that. And in theory, that is achievable. I am still kind of in shock that we had 5 daughters. We obviously don't know what colour hair Ava has yet. I'm hoping she ages up with her mother's hair, just for a little bit of variety. It would be funny if she ages up not with her mother's hair. 5 redhead daughters. Wow. I mean, the cliches about redheads being angry, notwithstanding, the angriest person in this house is the one with the blonde hair, so it's fine. Desiree's resuming the turkey dinner that was left on the bench, because I don't like wasting money. Edward is talking to her about the trip because they're going to go in the morning. We will age up the baby first just because I am really keen to see what she looks... I mean, it is her birthday tomorrow, but we will age her up before they leave. I reckon actually, because Caleb and Lilith can go out in the sun, I think they would agree to meet during the day because meeting at night would put the humans on edge. Fiona's really worried about Edward traveling in the morning. She's really concerned that something terrible is going to happen to him. And he's spending a little bit of time with her, just kind of reassuring her, oh, I love that we're playing that. Look, that is the best channel on these radios. I'm not gonna lie. The retro station with all the Sims 2 music. If I listen to the radios in the Sims 2, that's what I put on. But also, we have rules. So these two are just, you know, he's reminding her that it's okay. Wait, kiss while dancing? Can we do that? Chat while dancing? So it doesn't actually, it's unfortunate that it doesn't actually do it while dancing. It just continues it just intersperses the animation. Oh, Desiree's mastered the cross-stitch skill. I'm not going to have her woohoo yet. Like, the two of them aren't going to woohoo again, just because, like I said, she did just give birth, and that is barbaric. But it's kind of good to know that she could woohoo, and it wouldn't result in another pregnancy now. Oh, by the way, it said that she went up a level in her soul's journey, and I don't really know why, because she finished this a while ago. I thought everyone was up super early, which is just because I sent them to bed early, but also because he's got a big trip today. And we got to age up this baby. So I'm just going to have him... He didn't really spend much time with her as a newborn, so I figured I would come in and have him, you know, give her a cuddle and stuff beforehand. I've been debating if her hair is red, if I change it to Fiona's colour, just for some variety. Or alternatively, just because you could say the genetics in this game is a bit jank, right? But I'm also thinking if I were going to change anyone's hair, I probably want it to be Sarah's. Because if she's going to be our little mystic, you know, I like the idea that all that time hanging out in the mausoleum is bleaching her hair. You know what I mean? I kind of like that idea. Let me know what you think. But that's okay. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to age her up. Can't tell she has a hat on, but I think that's promising. That's promising. Okay. She's sunny. She aged up with white hair. I don't have to cheat, you guys. That's so cool. Hey, little Ava. Look at you with your mummy's hair. First one we could tell actually looks like her mother. That's funny. What I'm going to do, makeover first, because the modern outfits are just, they're too immersion breaking. They hurt me in my soul. So let's have a quick look at Ava more closely. I almost called her Eva. Ooh, look at those green eyes. Now, we do have green eyes, but I don't know if we have green, that green. Because she's got brown. Was it Sarah? She's got, like, mixed blue and hazel. I guess you'd call that hazel, right? She has very pale blue. She has green. And she has really green. I love that for her. I think she's gorgeous. Let's take that hat off. Oh, what a baby. All right, I'm gonna give her a makeover and I'll get back to you guys. All right, you guys, here's little Princess Ava. She ended up in yellow because I have color themed all the kids, although she'll be the easy one to spot. Because I picked this hair and it had little yellow bows, why can't I talk? And because none of the other girls are in yellow predominantly, I have put her in like yellowy gold because she is so cute. Look at her. Oop. I didn't mean to skip sleepwear. That's her sleepwear. I figured it's winter. It's still snowing for at least a couple days. So she's going to be an infant for spring and a little bit of winter. So warm clothes is the vibe. That's why even in this one where the legs are bare, I've put her in hose and also slippers so that her little feet don't get cold. It wasn't intentional that she's sunny and in yellow. I was sort of halfway through the makeover when I realised, but also it is appropriate. So I love that. Maybe she could be our little cheerful ball of sunshine. All right, you guys, we have little Princess Ava in the game. I've done a really quick makeover on her bedroom just to give her a bit more furniture. I also put in this cool little life and death rocking chair. This feels more medieval to me. I love that. I think there's one other rocking chair in the castle. I may actually replace it with that one. There's so much good build and buy and cast for a medieval playthrough in that pack, I swear. The girls are going to go to school. The older girls, not the youngest two. And we're going to take Edward and Desiree on, I was going to say a road trip, but is it a road trip if you're riding horses? So it's a long and cold ride to the place where they're meeting. They've got it's up in the mountains. We all know Forgotten Hollow's up in the mountains. Please ignore that sim. He won't leave. So I did bring the knights with me, but trying to get 6 sims who aren't all in a group with you to ride together is really, really difficult. So there's like 4 knights here. They've all got horses. As you can see, there's like 3 of them on screen or 2 of them on screen. But Desiree's also in theory here as well, but would also not ride with us. So it's fine. I'm doing my best, you guys. But what the idea is, it's a cavalcade. There's a lot of guards. There's a lot of protection. They've travelled to the spot where the rendezvous is taking place, which is on the edge of the Vampire Kingdom. So Desiree's travelled a little bit ahead because she's slightly more organised. So I have brought the main sims for the conference to the spot where they're meeting. This is a spot that our kingdom picked as a meeting ground, but it is in the Vampire Kingdom. Lilith does have sun protection, right? By the way, I love this makeover of her. And look at Caleb. Oh my goodness. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have him introduce himself. Okay, so they both had positive reactions to one another. That is a good sign. Also positive interactions. Or not. Because Edward is Edward, they love each other immediately. Now, because I'm zooming in, you've got to remember this is like the deep forest because we are in basically Vlad's territory. Desiree's introducing all of them to each other and saying, you know, Caleb and Lilith were turned against their will. No, we're not. We're not. He's like trying to save my soul. I appreciate that, but also Lilith and Caleb are explaining that they were turned by Vlad against their will. They're probably quite young vampires at this point. That being said, I think when I say young, I mean 5 generations of this save young. So they've been around a while, couple 100 years maybe. But they're not like thousands of years old. So these two are basically getting to know one another, and Edward's explaining that he doesn't have an issue with all vampires, but he definitely has an issue with Vlad and his wife, and that the Kingdom of Windenburg is unflinching on this and will not rest until Vlad is destroyed. Caleb's explaining that his sister and he would also like to see Vlad destroyed, but they don't have capacity to do it themselves. They can't really fight him. They can fight his thralls, but because he created them, they don't have the power to take him out, basically. Now, because it is so chaotic on this lot, and I cannot think straight, I'm actually going to have Caleb and Lilith invite Edward, Desiree, and the others back to their house, because the sun is setting soon, and Vlad's armies will be out, because it took us so long to get here and get organized that we're going to go somewhere that's a bit more private. So if you've been watching this series since the beginning, you may remember this is actually where Oliver and Jewel and Desiree lived with the Vitors. It's pretty much the exact same lot. What the heck are you talking about? Are you kidding me? This is absolute catastrophe. I assume this is because the fireplace is too close. Please put that out immediately. Put the fire out. Come on. That's it. Thank you. Love your work. Let's just clean this up, huh? Now it is winter. Yes, I know there was a mess, but it's all right. Desiree's cleaning it up. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Caleb. So these guys are going to talk in peace and quiet. Hopefully. Please don't flirt with the King of Windenburg, Caleb. Look, I know you're a bisexual king, but please don't. So, they're getting romance to one another now. This part has gone completely off the rails, I'm not going to lie. But the upshot, Caleb and Lilith they could help a bit in a fight, but they can't really go up against Vlad directly. He's saying to Caleb that Desiree told him that they know one of the werewolves. And Caleb's saying, yeah, that's true, because my cousin, before we were turned, so my then human cousin was attacked by one of the werewolves during a full moon. He lost control and he bit her, and she's now one of their pack. I can give you a way to contact her, basically. So that's kind of where the conversation's at, is Lilith and Caleb, what's the name? Lily Zoo, I think is her name. He's gonna hook us up, basically, with Lily, who then hopefully will be able to hook us up with the kind of pack alphas of the werewolves as they currently stand in medieval times. So they do have a ruler. Hey Lilith, they do have a ruler. So, these guys are going to have to spend the night here because it's not safe for them to travel. What is happening in here? Caleb's just trying to flirt with everybody. Oh, by the way, this is their ward, Gisela. She's not related to them. They've just adopted her. But how adorable is this child? Look at her. I mean, yes, she's a redhead and we're surrounded by redheads. So I might actually leave this part here because I've just spent the last half an hour to 45 minutes just trying to wrangle these Sims so that they could have a conversation. The next priority is going to be trying to reach out to Lily. Now, Lily can come to us. It's a bit easier. It's harder for the vampires in the Kingdom of Windenburg to get around. Given how much Caleb's flirting with all of my Sims, I just mainly need to make sure that he doesn't accidentally sleep with someone before morning. It's fine, I'm sure. But I'm going to leave this one here. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.